Yo, what's good, everybody? This is the Kid DC Wrestling back at it again with another video. Here to bring you all your Friday, April 8th, 2022 edition of Friday Night Smackdown. Now, two things I want to plug in before I go into the Smackdown. Number one, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So that actually makes three. But the second part is, man, if you haven't seen my last video, the AEW signing way too many wrestlers discussion video. If you haven't checked that video out, man, go check that video out as well. And the third thing I want to mention, man, I got a video about Mr. Tony Khan and his whole little tweet that he put out earlier today with the whole bot situation. And there's also a possibility that I might be having a video about Bret the Hitman Hart this Sunday. So good content coming out to the channel this weekend. So be on the lookout for those videos. But like I said, man, let's not waste any time. Let's get into the SmackDown review. First things first, man, we get Ronda Rousey coming off the heels of WrestleMania 38. And basically, she wants a rematch, but not just your normal, standard, regular old rematch. She wants an I Quit match. She challenges Flair to an I Quit match at WrestleMania Backlash. Flair is like, oh, please, like, just like I beat you at WrestleMania, I can make you say the words I quit. And as we see early on in the night with Adam Pearce, he's like, well, Ronda will make that announcement regarding her match with Charlotte tomorrow. So at this point, we might as well just say it's going to happen. Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair, WrestleMania Backlash. I mean, go ahead and do it. I Quit match, too. All right, but we do get our first official match of the night, man. Butch takes on Xavier Woods. And actually kind of surprised. Well, number one, this was a pretty good match between both guys. But really shocked to see Butch lose here. Well, Butch, I'm sorry, lose here. I was actually thinking he was going to win here considering this was his in-ring debut on SmackDown. But Xavier rolls him up for the win. And as we see, Butch wasn't too happy about this because he attacks Ridge Holland and Sheamus. Well, not Sheamus, mostly Ridge Holland. And it was so crazy to the point where Sheamus had to like calm him down. Hey man, it's all good, it's all good. So obviously Butch not happy with the taking the L there. All right, so Gunter takes on a jobber, Joe Alonzo. This is the official in-ring call-up, main roster call-up of Gunter. Notice that they actually changed the former Marcel Barthel into Ludwig Kaiser, so I don't really know what happened there. I don't know why they changed his name, kind of like what they did with Raquel. I think they're calling her Raquel Rodriguez now, which, hey, I mean, if we're still getting the same Raquel, just like we're still getting the same Marcel, well, hey, I mean, it is what it is. I just hope they don't change LA Knight's name. I heard there were rumors that they were even bringing him up as a manager. Don't do that. LA Knight, he don't need to be no manager. He doesn't need to get his name changed. LA Knight is the total package. But yeah, Gunter just pretty beats up this jobber here. So there's really nothing I can say about this match. So like I did say, we did see Raquel Rodriguez, formerly Raquel Gonzalez on NXT, talking with Caleb Braxton, Los Lotharius, just messing with her and everything. Now, we do get happy talk with Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. And basically, Corbin is obviously not happy. He's clearly upset. He's clearly sad. And he's like, dude, like, tell me a joke, Madcap. Madcap trying to do his best to tell the jokes, but, like, Happy Corbin's like, dude, like, for real, like, this is serious. Like, tell me a joke like you're supposed to do. And so Madcap really gets at Corbin to the point where Corbin attacks him. Madcap Moss actually got a pretty big pop here, which was actually pretty cool to see. And I'm all for a babyface Madcap. If they do their eggs right, he could be something. I think he could be a good mid-card champ, intercontinental champ, if I'm being honest with you. So this is a pretty good segment. So yeah. All right. Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. There's really nothing I can really say about this match. Drew gets the win by countout. They're going to have a rematch next week. But yeah, obviously Sami was not happy when he found out that Drew McIntyre is his opponent, of course. We do see the return of Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans has been away. She just had a kid. And they're actually bringing her back as a babyface, which I'm actually think it's really good because, I mean, if she was to come back as a heel, we would probably have to get a whole explanation of what happened with her and Ric Flair. I really don't want to really get into all that. But yeah, she basically cuts a promo about her life, being in the Marines, being in the Army, all that good stuff. Pretty solid promo from Lacey Evans. All right, we got Sasha Banks, Liv Morgan here. Yeah, I mean, this was a solid match. You know, Liv actually gets the win there. I mean, it ain't gonna really mean nothing because we already know what's gonna happen in their tag team match, playing for the women's tag team belts. But yeah, I mean, yeah, and then we got the main segment, Roman Reigns. You know, Roman Reigns comes out, and he's basically so this whole week we're all like, all right, what's next for Roman Reigns? And Roman's like, what's next for me is what's next for the bloodline, because you see, he wants the Usos to get the titles to unify the belt. So this whole time. But Shinsuke does come out, and you know, obviously we see it there happening. So I think we obviously know where this is gonna lead to. Probably Shinsuke and Roman WrestleMania Backlash. So solid SmackDown. Really nothing that special happening on the show, if I'm being honest with you, but not bad in any way, shape, or form. This has been my official review of SmackDown. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling, and so yeah.